Hello everyone, it is Sherlock, and today I'm going to be making a video on what it's like to have epilepsy. So epilepsy is a disorder where you have seizures. So I remember I had my first seizure on April of 2017. So I was being stupid and I stayed up till 2 eating sugar and soda. And then I woke up at 5 a.m. and started playing video games on a handheld device. That was pretty stupid. So, and then I was just playing my game, and next thing you know, I was in an ambulance. Like, what the heck? So, it turns out that my mom was actually awake at the time. And then she heard me kind of convulsing because I was having a seizure. So, seizures, when you have a seizure, you don't feel anything when having a seizure. It's just like fainting, except it feels like you're fainting because you're technically asleep. But actually, it's your brain messing up inside. Like, your brain is messing up. So, it looks like you're convulsing. So, it's very scary to be like in an ambulance. I was in an ambulance. What the heck? Like, what is going on? And I was playing Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild at the time, so I was like, I just want to play my game. So we went to the hospital, and then there was a whiteboard, and then I looked and it said seizure-like activity. I'm just like, oh no, I had a seizure. So I honestly had no idea that I would have a seizure ever. There weren't any warning signs. There wasn't really anything. I was just sitting there and I just had a seizure. So, when you have your first seizure, I'm pretty sure, I'm not a scientist, but I'm pretty sure that you're not diagnosed with epilepsy if you only have one seizure. So, I mean, I guess that was fine at the time. I had to stay in the hospital for a very long time. It really sucked. So, and then everyone was worried, like, oh, like, what does it feel like? And I'm just like, you don't feel anything when you have a seizure. So, a few days later after the hospital, I had another seizure. And you know what that means? It means that I had epilepsy. So I was just like, ah, great. Perfect. So, not really perfect. So, we had to go to a big hospital in the city. It takes about an hour to get there. So, we went to the hospital, and then, yes, I was diagnosed with epilepsy. So, we had to do one of those EEG things. It's where they gave me a pinwheel, and I had to blow on it for 3 minutes. It really sucked. I got tired and I got dizzy too. It really felt awful. So, and then what I had to do after that was very scary. But nothing happened. I just closed my eyes and there were flashing lights, 13 patterns of flashing lights. And it was very scary, but I got through it. And then I got ice cream after. Pretty lit. So, and then I got a medication. I had to take a pill 2 times a day. One in the morning and one in the night. So, it was kind of bad having to take the pill. I was grateful for it, but the bad part was that my mom wouldn't let me stay at sleepovers, just in case if I forgot my medicine. It makes sense, but it doesn't stop it from being bad, though. I really wanted to have that sleepover with my friend Lucas, but I really couldn't. And it really sucked how I could have restrictions on my devices, because devices sometimes would induce seizures. Not induce seizures, obviously. It would be a cause for it. So you have to limit your time on devices if you have epilepsy. So I took that medicine for 2 years, and now I'm finally off of it. Finally. But I have to get more sleep. A lot of sleep. And recently I haven't really been getting a lot of sleep, which is terrible, and I took a nap today. So I also had to have this thing called an MRI. It's where they make you lay down on a bed, and then they make you go into this tube, and then they scan your brain. So, what was cool was that you could watch a movie during it. I watched Moana during it. I couldn't even finish the whole thing. And then they could, like, talk to you during it. They could interrupt the movie, and then they could like check up on you and see how you're doing, which I thought was pretty lit, to say the least. But those noises, it would go like something like that. It was pretty bad. But other than that, it was fine. We got ice cream after. So I had to get checkups, and the only bad part about it was really just driving on over to the big city, and just I had to leave school early because of it, and the fact that Watson didn't go. It was just me and my parents. So people, if you have epilepsy, if you just got diagnosed with it, be used to people asking what a seizure is like, because you don't really feel anything. It's like fainting, except your body's convulsing. Because it feels like fainting. It feels like just going to sleep for 1 minute, aka fainting. But it's not. It's actually having a seizure. And it really sucks. And sometimes I'd be watching YouTube and then some flashing lights would start to come up and I'd panic and say, oh god! But since the EEG, I'm just like, I mean, the flashing lights, it didn't make me have a seizure. I mean, I was closing my eyes during it. So, if you're about to have an EEG for seizures, here's how to prepare. So, just think, if I have a seizure, then I will be okay. I mean, you're in a hospital, so you won't get hurt, and you're laying down too. So, also, don't be scared, because I had my parents surrounding me, and a nice doctor. It's fine. It's comforting. Like, it's sometimes pressuring, but it can be comforting, since your parents are around you, and just bring something of sentimental value with you that you can hold while you're there. So, that's also a good tip. So, yeah, that's for the EEG. If you're going to have an MRI, some MRIs can be bad, some MRIs can be good. So, I got to watch Moana during my MRI. Just if they ask if you want to watch a movie, just watch the movie, because you most definitely can't go to sleep. Because the noises are way too loud. So, nice try going to sleep. Because if you don't watch a movie, then you'll just be bored. Even if there's not a good choice of movies, just pick one out. I mean, it doesn't really matter. It's only for like 45 minutes to an hour anyway. So, if you've ever seen anyone with epilepsy, I don't think you would see anyone. If you ever meet anyone with epilepsy, don't ask them what a seizure is like. It'll just waste your time. Unless if they're like your family member or something. But you'll just waste their and your time. It'll just be awkward and, you know. And you already know what it's like anyway, because I already told you. It's not exciting. It's not like you see flashing lights. It's not like you see stuff while you're having a seizure. Like, that's not what it's like. Definitely not. It just sucks. It really does. It's not the seizure that sucks. It's just having epilepsy that sucks. So thank you for watching this video, and I hope you enjoyed. And if you have epilepsy, hashtag relatable. No, just kidding. So thank you for watching, and I hope to see you in another one. Bye!